Imagine this. You're 70 years old, strolling to the park with your grandkids, feeling vibrant, strong, and free. Life is good. Then one day, you notice a strange tingling in your hands or feet. It's just a little numbness, so you think, oh, it's nothing, just part of getting older. But hold on, what if I told you that this small sensation could be a silent alarm, warning you that you're at risk of losing your ability to walk? Yes, you heard me right. Numbness in your limbs could be the first step toward losing your independence, your mobility, and the life you love. Today, we're tackling a topic that affects millions of people over 70. Why numbness in your hands and feet is a danger you can't ignore. I'm going to reveal 5 critical warning signs that could spell trouble for hidden causes you need to know, and 4 simple steps you can take starting today to protect your mobility and stay active for years to come. Plus, I'll share the incredible story of a 72-year-old grandmother who turned her life around after facing this exact issue. This could be the most important 25 minutes you ever spend on your health. So grab a pen, a cup of tea, and let's dive in. Segment 1. The silent threat of numbness after 70. Let's get real. Numbness in your hands or feet isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's a red flag waving in your face. After 70, your body is more vulnerable to health issues, and those tingles or that pins and needles feeling could be the first sign of a problem that, if ignored, could change your life forever. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, over 30% of adults over 65 struggle with mobility issues, and numbness is often the earliest warning. If you don't act, it could lead to falls, permanent nerve damage, or even the heartbreaking loss of your ability to walk independently. Imagine not being able to walk to the grocery store, dance at a family wedding, or even get out of a chair without help. That's a reality for too many seniors who dismiss numbness as just aging. So, what's happening when you feel numbness? In medical terms, it's called paresthesia, and it means your nerves, the body's communication network, are struggling to send signals. Think of your nerves like the electrical wiring in your house. If the wires get frayed or damaged, the lights flicker or go out entirely. In your body, damaged nerves can cause tingling, burning, or loss of sensation, and over time, they can stop telling your muscles how to move properly. This can make walking difficult or even impossible. Let me tell you about Mary, a 72-year-old grandmother from Ohio. Mary loved her daily walks with her dog Max and gardening with her grandkids. But a few years ago, she started feeling tingling in her feet. She brushed it off, thinking, it's just old age. One sunny morning, while walking Max, she tripped over a curb and fell hard. She couldn't get up without help from a neighbor. That fall shook her to her core. It cost her months of recovery, her confidence, and nearly her independence. Mary's story is a wake-up call for all of us. But here's the hope. You don't have to follow in her footsteps. By understanding numbness and acting early, you can protect your mobility and keep living the life you love. Segment 2. 5 warning signs your numbness could lead to mobility loss. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. How do you know if your numbness is a serious problem? I'm going to walk you through 5 warning signs that your tingling hands or feet could be signaling a risk of losing your ability to walk after 70. If you recognize any of these, don't wait. Act fast to save your mobility. Number 1. Persistent tingling or burning sensation. If your hands or feet feel like they're asleep for hours, or you get a burning, prickling, or electric shock-like sensation that lingers, this isn't normal. It could be peripheral neuropathy, a condition where your nerves are damaged. One of the most common causes is a deficiency in vitamin B12, a nutrient that's like oxygen for your nerves. A 2023 study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that 20% of seniors over 65 are deficient in B12, and many don't notice until symptoms like numbness appear. If this sounds like you, don't ignore it. Talk to your doctor about a simple blood test to check your levels. Number 2, weakness in your limbs. Do you find it harder to stand up from a chair, climb stairs, or even hold a cup steady? If your arms or legs feel weak alongside numbness, it could mean your nerves or blood vessels aren't delivering what your muscles need to function. This weakness is often linked to conditions like diabetes, poor circulation, or nerve damage, and it's a major red flag for mobility loss. Don't chalk it up to getting old. It's a sign to take action. Number 3, loss of balance and coordination. Here's a sobering fact. The National Institute on Aging reports that over 3 million seniors visit the ER every year because of falls, and numbness in your feet is a major culprit. When your feet feel numb, it's like walking on a cushion of air. You can't feel the ground properly and your balance suffers. If you're tripping more often, swaying when you stand, or grabbing furniture for support, your nerves may not be sending the right signals to your brain. This is a critical warning that could lead to a life-changing fall. Number 4, pain or cramping when walking. If your numbness turns into sharp, shooting pain or cramping in your legs, especially after walking a short distance, it could be peripheral artery disease or PAD. PAD happens when the arteries in your legs narrow, reducing blood flow to your muscles and nerves. The American Heart Association says 1 in 5 seniors over 70 has PAD, and it can make walking so painful that you avoid it altogether, speeding up mobility loss. If you feel pain that eases when you rest or returns when you walk, it's time to see a doctor. Number 5, cold, pale, or discolored limbs. Do your hands or feet feel cold even when a room is warm? Do they look pale, bluish, or mottled? This could signal poor circulation, which starves your nerves of oxygen and nutrients. Over time, this can cause permanent damage, making it harder to walk, grip objects, or even feel your fingers and toes. If you're noticing this, your body is begging for help. Don't ignore it. If even one of these signs rings a bell, don't brush it off. Write down your symptoms, share them with your doctor, and get tested. Early action could be the difference between walking freely for years or relying on a cane, walker, or wheelchair. Your independence is worth fighting for. Segment 3, 4 hidden causes of numbness you need to know. So, what's behind this numbness? It's not just aging. There are specific, often hidden causes that seniors over 70 need to understand. Let's dive into the 4 main culprits and why they're so dangerous. 1, vitamin deficiencies. Your nerves depend on vitamins like B12 and folate to stay healthy and repair themselves. As we age, our bodies absorb these nutrients less efficiently, especially if you're on a limited diet, vegetarian, or taking medications like metformin for diabetes or proton pump inhibitors for acid reflux. The National Institutes of Health estimates that up to 20% of seniors are low in B12, and many don't realize it until symptoms like numbness, fatigue, or memory issues appear. Low B12 can damage nerves permanently if not addressed. Cause 2, type 2 diabetes. Diabetes is a major driver of numbness, especially in the feet, through a condition called diabetic neuropathy. The CDC reports that over 25% of seniors in the U.S. have type 2 diabetes, and high blood sugar can slowly destroy nerves, starting with tingling and progressing to loss of sensation. If you have a family history of diabetes, or symptoms like frequent thirst, urination, or fatigue, get tested. Diabetes could be the root of your numbness. Cause 3, poor circulation. Conditions like peripheral artery disease, PAD, or chronic venous insufficiency can reduce blood flow to your limbs, starving your nerves of oxygen and nutrients. Risk factors include smoking, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, or sitting for long periods. PAD is especially dangerous, untreated. It can lead to infections, ulcers, or even amputation in severe cases. The American Heart Association says 8 million Americans over 60 have PAD, and many don't know it until symptoms like numbness appear. Cause 4, nerve compression or damage. Years of wear and tear on your body can lead to conditions like spinal stenosis, herniated discs, or carpal tunnel syndrome, where nerves get pinched or compressed. For example, a problem in your lower spine could cause numbness in your legs, while carpal tunnel could affect your hands. Arthritis, common in seniors, can also press on nerves, triggering tingling or weakness. These issues are treatable, but only if you catch them early. Here's the key. Most of these causes can be managed or even reversed if you act fast. A simple blood test can check for vitamin deficiencies or diabetes. Your doctor might recommend a Doppler ultrasound to assess blood flow or an EMG test to evaluate nerve health. I spoke to Dr. Jane Smith, a neurologist with over 20 years of experience, who told me, numbness in seniors is like a fire alarm going off in your body. Ignore it, and you're risking permanent damage. Catch it early, and you can stay active, mobile, and independent for years. Don't wait for a fall or a diagnosis to take this seriously. Act now. Segment 4. 4 simple steps to protect your mobility. Now, let's talk about hope in action. You don't have to live with numbness or lose your ability to walk. I'm going to share 4 simple, practical steps you can start today to fight numbness and keep your mobility strong. These are backed by science and easy enough for any senior to try. Step 1. Boost your vitamin B12 intake. Your nerves need B12 to repair and function properly, but many seniors don't get enough due to poor absorption or diet. Add B12, rich foods like eggs, salmon, chicken, tuna, or fortified cereals to your meals. If you're vegetarian or vegan, ask your doctor about a B12 supplement. Studies show it can reduce numbness in as little as 4 to 6 weeks. Here's a challenge. Add 1 B12 rich food to your breakfast every day, like a boiled egg or a bowl of fortified oatmeal. It's a small step with a big impact. Step 2. Get moving to improve circulation. You don't need to run a marathon. Gentle movement can work wonders. Aim for 10 to 15 minutes of activity daily, like walking around your block, doing chair exercises, or trying ankle rolls and leg lifts while sitting. The American Heart Association says light activity can reduce the risk of mobility loss by 20%. If walking is tough, search for seated exercise videos online. I'll link some great ones in the description. The goal is to get blood flowing to your nerves and muscles every day. Step 3. Stay hydrated and eat for nerve health. Dehydration can worsen numbness by slowing circulation, so drink at least 8 glasses of water daily. Also, add foods rich in folate, like spinach, broccoli, avocados, or lentils, to complement B12 and support nerve repair. A balanced diet keeps your nerves nourished and your body strong. Try this. Replace 1 sugary drink a day with water, and add 1 green vegetable to your dinner plate. These small changes add up. Step 4. Get a medical checkup. Don't play detective with your health. A simple blood test can check for B12 deficiency, diabetes, or thyroid issues, which can also cause numbness. Your doctor might recommend a Doppler ultrasound to check blood flow or a nerve conduction study to assess damage. Early detection is everything. Dr. Smith says seniors who address numbness early are 50% less likely to face severe mobility issues. Make that call to your doctor today. It could be the key to staying independent. These 4 steps are simple, practical, and powerful. Start with 1 today and build from there. You're not just fighting numbness. You're fighting for your freedom. Segment 5. Mary's inspiring comeback story. Let's go back to Mary, our 72-year-old grandmother from Ohio. After a terrifying fall while walking her dog, Max, Mary thought her days of living actively were over. She was scared, frustrated, and felt like her independence was slipping away. But Mary refused to give up. She started small, eating B12-rich foods like salmon, eggs, and fortified cereals every day. She added gentle stretches and 10-minute walks to her routine, even when it was hard. She drank more water and swapped soda for herbal tea. Most importantly, she got a blood test that revealed a severe B12 deficiency. Her doctor prescribed a supplement, and she worked with a physical therapist to rebuild her strength. Within 6 months, the tingling in her feet was nearly gone, and her confidence came roaring back. Today, at 74, Mary walks Max every morning, tends her garden, dances with her grandkids, and even joined a senior walking club. Her story is proof that it's never too late to take control of your health. If Mary can do it, so can you. Don't let numbness in your hands or feet steal your ability to walk after 70. Those tingles are a warning, but you have the power to fight back. Start with these 4 steps today. Eat 1 B12, rich food, move for 10 minutes, stay hydrated, and call your doctor. Try them for just 7 days, and come back to the comments to share your progress. I read every single one, and I can't wait to hear your story. If this video opened your eyes, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a life-changing tip. Want more ways to stay strong and healthy in your golden years? Check out our video on 6 essential vitamins for strong legs after 70, right here. Your independence is worth fighting for. Stay strong, stay mobile, and I'll see you in the next video.